Ladies and gentlemen, according to the update, as at this moment, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. 15th of this month is a memorable date in the life of Edochie and Mary now. A lot has been happening for a while now. We've been following the story back to back. And you have helped May to stand on her feet. She could not have done this without your help. Tomorrow might not be the solution of that marriage, because there are matters arising. Yes, that has to be dealt with. So it's not just going to be like this is the end. A lot of people have asked, they've questioned, why is this marriage taking this long? Many people have cited countries that they live in. Oh, it is never like this. The thing is this: certain marriages can take long, particularly if there are things to contest. And don't forget that lawyers, particularly those that have experience, they oftentimes look for what I call lacuna. They look for something to continuously drag. One, it is profitable to them. Personally, their pocket gets filled up. Two, the more they stall, like for Edochie, the better Edochie feels. Now, divorce is not as easy as a lot of people think when children and property are involved. Particularly when that woman has imputed more. On the other hand, if it is a man that has put in more, our society gives women certain privileges. It will be like, oh, let's show empathy. What else are you thinking? What do you think? Meaning, let us at least, but she's supposed to have these. And the man is like, but she was not there when I got all of these things. They will be like, but she used to be your wife. After all, our society still has this little bit of empathy that they show to women. Although things are changing, man and woman must be responsible. No one should take advantage of anybody. Why? Because we all are going to have children, both male and female, and we don't want any of this drama happening. Like what's happening in the life of Yul and May. No one wants that kind of thing happening. Now, there is this private meeting, and don't forget that Mr. Obasi already cried out the change of surname of his children. But before we proceed further, please like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, may God be gracious to your pocket. If you also want to be part of this, you want to encourage us to press further, to do more, you can also tap on that button. Well, it is what it is. Tomorrow is a D-Day, a day of reckoning, a day that a lot of things will come up. But there is this private meeting that Edochie used to have in a way to stall the divorce. See, if you have influence, at times, certain people who know you, friends, or friends of your parent, they want to do one or two favor, particularly if they don't know the truth of all, or maybe they know half of the truth, or they just fail within themselves. What will make a woman want to take everything? We all know that Edochie cannot lay hold of something tangible at this point, at this time. And one of the greatest assets that Edochie can point to is that house, that home on the island of Lagos. We all know that certain parts of our society, location in our society, certain locations in our society are more expensive than the other. The part of Lagos where Edochie lives, on the island, we have mainland, we have island. Now, on that island of Lagos, we have about 4 sections. Or let us say 4, okay, let's leave it at 4 sections. Each of these sections still has its own sub section. Yes. Now, Edochie lives on, let's say, third sub section B or C. That's where he lives. Now, starting from the top, the more expensive it is. 1, 2, 3. So being there, number 3, subsection C, is not a joke. It requires some amount of money. He struggled to put himself there, to create a niche there, with Mary being the backbone according to his father. Of course, they know more. They know even much more than what we know. Pet Edochie knows more. Edochie's mother knows more. Same as Mary's family. They know what has been imputed, how much they've spent, how they started it slowly, how they went about it. It is not a joke. So they have that house there, everything fine, everything nice and beautiful, all good. With this not coming into the hands of Edochie, at least half of it, even if it's money, it has created some kind of mental crisis for Edochie. So there are certain persons who might be like, why wouldn't she allow you guys to sell it so that you divide the money into half? What is holding Edochie down is not the part of May imputing more. No, not at all. That's not how it works unless you have already done some papers with a notary where you have stated that I have brought in more. Should there be a divorce, this house belongs to me and all of that. Men to do it. Some call it prenup and, in the US like that. Here, they might have not done this, but May has upper hand based on having underage children. Edochie is not happy about this. Edochie has consulted certain persons. Of course, don't forget that Edochie's mom used to be a magistrate in our own part of Nigeria. So these people know each other, influence, like how they have spiritual sons and daughters in churches or in whatever religion or faith. That's the same way they have it in profession too. There are people who will say, oh no, she helped me. And if you call in for a favor, will you say, madam, there are certain things that you want to look into, like, okay, let's see what we can do about it. Edochie has met with certain people in the hope that this divorce will take forever. But with what is going on right now, with the name that Edochie has permitted Judy Austin to give to those children that belong to Mr. Obasi, it has now become double problem, double troubles. These people who used to be sympathetic to Edochie, right now, they are unwilling to assist him again. They are telling him, Mr. No. Of all things, don't be a simp, don't be a sissy, don't be a fool. Why do you want to adopt someone else's child? When the man came out recently to talk about it, that has not seen his children all this while. What is wrong with you? Are they your kids? How can you adopt children that are not yours? Their father is alive, not. Why are you acting this crazy? Are you not a man as you claim you are? A man of your, don't you know when to? Well, Edochie does not know when not to cross the line. He is a man that likes to go all the way. All he has said so far, done so far, speaks volume. It speaks volume. And it all says stupidity, foolishness, greed, and whatever it is that you can think of. It's quite unfortunate. Well, we'll see. Since Judy Austin's ICU crisis cannot stop 15th, let us see what Edochie will come up with again. Keep your fingers crossed. It's just a couple of hours. We will see where we are on this matter. Still on and Judy Austin and me.